to the game of conducted story. Okay, conducted story is being, what's going to happen is, we're going to tell a story as a group that has never been told before. However, if there's any issues with congruity or any sort of stumbling on words or any things that I feel damage the story in any way, I'm going to eliminate that player, and this is going to speed up as it goes on. I just need a title of a story that has never been told before.
The Blind Painter's Day Off.
All right. The title of the story is The Blind Painter's Day Off. Players,
Where do you think of this?
are you ready?
Yes. The Blind Painter's Day Off, Chapter 1. Bob was a painter, but he was also sight impaired. He worked day and night and day, for 364 days a year. But he would always take July 4th off because
that was his favorite holiday, as a good patriot of this land.
he would celebrate by going to the park and listening to some John Philip Sousa.
I'm sorry, he started with a he was going to say John Phillips Sousa music, and you made another sound. You're eliminated!
Yes.
Dave, you are eliminated. Face off is down one player. Players, are you ready?
Yes. The Blind Painter's Day Off, Chapter 2. It was July 3rd, and John was getting ready. He was getting ready for his brother Bob's July 4th celebration. He packed a big lunch with fried chicken and all sorts of other delicious items to eat. And he had his pack
Full of all different
kinds of food.
and magazines so they can read together.
Sorry, you are eliminated. Milky, you are eliminated. All right, let's continue.
The Blind Painter's Day Off, Chapter 3. He went to the park and settled down in a nice meadow where he could wait for Bob to show up. Bob always took a little bit longer before he was blind. Also. So, as Bob the painter, the first Bob, was waiting, he said, I think I'll paint a little bit. And his paint, he could tell the colors by the different smells of the textures of colors. So he wound up and became a...
You are eliminated! Who could it be that the audience is turning on face-off?
Because they love the grin.
All right.
The Blind Painter's Day Off, Chapter 4. The blind painter sat on opposite sides of the field, where they were looking at each other blindly. They thought about each other very much because they loved each other, but neither one knew that the other was actually in love with the other. So, as you know from your own experiences with love, that when you have unrequited love, it's a very terrible thing, and it hurts your heart inside and out, and makes your whole body ache with pain and suffering, and you should never...
You are eliminated. He said and, but there was no D on there. There was no D. You are eliminated. We are down to our final two players for Chapter 5.
Get him, Bob! Blind Painter's Day Off, Chapter 5. So Bob looked at his friend Bob in blindly, and he saw his aura. It was glowing about him, and he said, oh, I can feel him from over here. All the way over here. And your aura is pulsating. Bob, get over here. I need you. You right now. I need... Sign me.